Thank God, it is Friday, and in some corners they say TGIF. Of course, it is Friday, February 23rd, very beautiful day. And I'll start this morning by telling you that every day above 6 feet is a very good day. In the famous words of Olamide Bado, he says that if money is your only problem, I repeat, if money is your only problem in this life, it means you don't have any problems. Wake up every morning feeling thankful to God for bringing you into the world first and for being alive. It is not easy. There are a lot of people out there who wish they did wake up to see today, but hey, aren't you lucky to see the day? Good morning again. This is What's Up on Galaxy Television from the overall program Be Our Guest, and this segment is What's Up. Now, What's Up is designed basically for all the Gen Zs, age 16 to at least 37, but we always tell you that if you feel young at heart, age is only but a number. This program is also for you. Now, What's Up? What do we do? Should I intimate you? Should I remind you? What's Up? We give you movie reviews, celebrity gist, like the ones that have been getting us in trouble recently. But good publicity, bad publicity. Any publicity is publicity at all. And then fashion and style, trending issues, and the icing on the cake is when we do have a special guest in the studios. Of course, we have veterans coming through, we have comedians, we have videographers, we have producers, we have content creators coming to the show to make sure that they give you more than just content. They tell you about their personal life, how they have triumphed, their successes, their failures, and they always end the show by giving you words of advice for those who are up and coming. Now, you know who I am. My name is Kenneth Obina, or Obina Kenneth. You call me Orally Baby, AURALWE, the big size teddy bear. Of course, the host with the most. Now, I never ever get to do this alone. I'm riding here today with Omievi Idola. We call her the African Queen, the lady with the low cut. Welcome to the show this morning.
Thank you very much, Orally. Viewers, my name is Omievi Idola. Pronounce it that way.
Or maybe Idola.
That is my name. I already told you, every day above
6 feet is a good day.
It's a good day. I want to tell you that if the beginning of another day, the break of another day is the beginning of the rest of your life. Make good use of it. So you're welcome to the show, and I'll always tell you that on this show you have to learn, you will be entertained, you'll be educated, and you will acquire new knowledge, because here with the kind of people we bring here, you're gonna enjoy it, you're gonna celebrate, you're gonna dance and oh my God. Alright, let's fire down, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's a very beautiful Friday. Now, maybe seems to think that we would inform you. Of course, we do inform you. We will educate you. Of course,
yes.
You will learn wisdom. And of course, we would entertain you. And the special guest we have in the studio is a veteran. The man, the myth, the legend.
He's shaking.
I call him Pappy. But I will not be calling his name right now. I want to put you on suspect.
Yes.
Far.
Yes.
I want to take it slow.
Slow.
I want to bring you and give you the good vibes. WhatsApp will give you the jives. We give you the life. We'll make sure you feel super entertained. Hey! Tell somebody to tell another person that it is time for WhatsApp. So make sure you go sit at your television screens, and when we come back, we'll be giving you other ways where you can watch WhatsApp on Galaxy TV anywhere. But we'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, you still have Orally Baby and of course Omievi Idola in the building. Don't touch that dial. See you soon. To Galaxy Television, where we all reach for the stars, and welcome also to WhatsApp, where stars are made. Now, this is from the overall program Be Our Guest, where stars are born. And we want to tell you something this morning. Galaxy Television is on the go. That means we do have a mobile app. So for iPhone users, head on to Apple Store and make sure you download the Galaxy mobile app. Of course, if you use an Android phone, go to the Google Play Store and you can download the mobile app as well to watch Galaxy Television on the go. Also, we stream live on Facebook and X, which you know as Twitter. Just go to the search button and type at Galaxy TV, and voila. You have us, you have the delectable faces that you want to see for all the shows, especially on WhatsApp this morning. Now, WhatsApp runs daily, Mondays through Fridays, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. to give you the wholesome sweetness of successful entertainment. And this morning, we have in the studio, drum rolls.
Come on! so.
The myth.
Yeah.
We have the man. We have the legend.
Bang,
We have the Afro reggae rasta.
Bang, bang,
We
bang,
have the
bang.
big man Pappy. The Pappy. Legend. The man with the all-star smile. Musician extraordinary.
Yes, so.
Veteran extraordinary.
Uh-huh.
The man with the swag.
Yes.
Want to welcome to the studio today.
Come on.
Big Pappy.
Thank you very much for
Welcome, sir.
Thank you for welcoming me.
In
Thank
fact,
you
we
very
are
much.
excited to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
So excited. Orally, you know these people don't come by every day.
Yes, so
So when you have a legend in the studio, oh, come on, you should know that you are going to learn something.
Yes,
So you look good.
yes, thank you. Thank you
I
very
always
much.
like appreciating you. I know Orally is going to give me some looks right now, but you look good.
Yeah, thank you very much. Compliment of my wife.
so you were very good.
Come on now. Even let me give shout out to her.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are doing well, ma.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
taking care of it.
Yeah, thank you
Looking
very
very
much. Thank you very much.
specific. At this age,
Yeah.
he's looking young and refreshed.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
That is the handwork of a good woman.
Yes, yes.
All right. Before we read the citation, your biography and profile, which is obviously the first thing we
Yes.
do, I just want to ask you how was it getting to the office today, the studios today, rather? For us, it's the office. For you,
Yeah,
it's the
it's the
studios.
studios.
Did you encounter any?
No,
issues
no. There's no issue. It's just it's a well-known place, commercial
Yeah.
place, and Galaxy. Just ask people, ask around. They will show you the way. It's not no
So
potholes, nothing.
okay.
Just a smooth ride.
Ah.
No too much traffic. Not too much traffic on the road. Just too much smooth ride.
Thank you. That's
Thank you.
beautiful.
You're welcome.
That's
You're welcome.
beautiful.
All right, I and Navy this morning would be asking you a couple of questions just
Okay.
to get to know whom you are.
Okay.
And we'll ask the first one and then we'll give the citation quickly.
Okay.
Yes.
So we want to ask. It's not easy, just as I said earlier, it's not easy getting a legend like you into the studio.
Thank you very much.
You know, you've been in this industry for a long period.
Yes, thank you
When
very
I
much.
went through his profile orally, I was like, okay, I don't even know, I was still in heaven with the God I am serving.
Ah, that was too
when
much.
you
so
started.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
Thank
sir,
you.
tell us, how did this journey begin, and what were the challenges at the beginning of the whole musical career and the playing of the saxophone?
Yes, thank you very much for your question.
Yes, sir.
It all started from England. I was in England as a student studying law, but all of a sudden the government of Nigeria
Yeah.
changed the laws in Nigeria that they are not going to send any money to Nigerian students studying law anymore. That was Babangida.
Okay.
So I then decided to come back to Nigeria, and continue the law. But on getting home, everything was upside down. Just let me put it like that.
Wow.
So I have to start from the scratch because the money, the dollar exchange,
Yeah.
it kept rising every day.
So
So
it has been since time immemorial.
yes, so and my parents refused to change at black market rate for me to go back to school. That look, whatever you are doing there, everything is here in Nigeria. Nigeria is good, everything is good there. Don't bother yourself going back. So it's okay. But for me now to enter law in the UDLAC, they said I have to go and do diploma law so that they can accept me. But they were having problem with me because I started growing my dreadlock then. And that time while I was in England, the Rasta community, they were telling me about Rastafari, all those things. I said, please, just leave me alone. They were saying that we Africans, we are stupid for gathering our money together, giving it to white man to come and educate us. That was their own belief. I found it funny then, but they were right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they said I have to go and do music first before they can accept me in law for law diploma. I said, what sort of law is this? Okay, I went in for music. So I did a certificate in music from University of Lagos.
Okay.
Then after that, I went to go and do diploma in law from the same University of Lagos. Then my parents, they said they will not support my music career without a concrete certificate or degree in music. So that was why I went in for diploma certificate in music. So when I now finished, they said, no, you have to go back to school. We cannot have you not going to school and saying you want to be a musician. We don't mind you being a musician, but you have to go to school and get a degree. So I went in. So I was trying to get into, like the law department. They were doing me like this. They were messing up, Nigeria as it is.
Yes.
They then said, okay, what the hell? I can go to LASU. I then went to LASU. But on getting to LASU, I was offered history and international studies. So I said, very good. I've been always trying to know about God and history and all those. I said, well, what a fantastic course. So I went in for it. I finished. After I finished from LASU, I then went back to Unilag for my master's degree. So I did a master's in history and strategy studies from Unilag. So when I finished from there, I was given a 3.0 grade GPA. So I then applied to England to go back and do a PhD in history. But on getting to England, I was given admission in Reading University. So on getting to England, I then said, one day I was just in my room, just thinking, I said, why should I be spending over 12 billion naira for one per year? That I better go home. That even if I'm home, I can't spend even 1 million naira in a year for this course. I then packed my bag and came back home. So when I came back home, I went to University of Ibadan. The 3.0 GPA was enough in England for a PhD program. Yeah. But in Nigeria here, they say no, you have to go and do Masters of Philosophy. So I went to UI, I did my MPhil there, Master in Philosophy. So when I finished there, so I was given a PhD grade. So because of, I've already started my PhD program in UI. Even I've gone to 2 years already. But because of the security issues in the country, all those things, so my wife and everybody advised me that I should change to Lagos here. Then I then went back to LASU. So I'm now in LASU doing my PhD in history.
So how did the music thing now?
So in those days, I used to go to Fela Shrine, and we need to listen to Bob Marley. And when I was in England, I was in the midst of the Jamaicans. I've lived in Brixton, I've lived in Labo Grove, Notting Hill. So I've lived in so many parts of London. Yeah. So and I get to mix with those Jamaicans. So I was playing music small, but all of a sudden, I just developed interest in the music. But I don't like the other bit, the patois, that you must speak patois, because my parents don't like patois. They believe, our parents, they have all sorts of beliefs. So I then started, I was playing guitar small then. So when I go back home, I started playing guitar, then learning piano, playing piano. Then later I formed my own band. After forming my band, I first have a 4-piece band, guitar, bass and drum. I don't look at it, I don't like the setting. I just felt there's something wrong, something missing there. Yes. So I then went and started learning saxophone.
Wow.
So from there, I developed a new musical concept called Afro Reggae. That is mixing Fela type of music, Afrobeat. Fela people don't like me saying mixing their father's music, so just Afrobeat plus reggae music. So I then arrive at Afro Reggae. It's a real fusion music. It has horns ensemble with African percussion and everything. So that's how I've been playing.
Wow.
All right, quickly, let's tell you about who this man is, because he's riding hard and he's riding fast.
Yes.
Now, he was born on the 25th of September 1958 in Isaleko, Lagos Island. He attended the Apostolic Grammar School and later the Badagry Grammar School before leaving Nigeria in 1979 to study law in the United Kingdom, which he obviously has talked to us about. Now, he's also a graduate of history and international studies from Lagos State University, Ojo. He is a Master of Arts degree holder in history and strategic studies. He graduated from the University of Ibadan, where he gained an MPhil in History and International Studies. Presently, I'll say that again. Presently, he is a PhD student in the University of Ibadan, Department of History and International Studies. Of course, he is happily married with 2 kids. This one that he's giving sugar that he buys.
Yeah.
And people are looking at him like, no. He's happily married with 2 kids now. The person I'm talking to knows herself. Now, his work emphasizes feelings and attitude that serves to develop a shared philosophy of love and justice. Now, having been open to new ideas and bringing about the Afro reggae fusion and style, it's helped him to fuse reggae into jazz with the Afro touch of African percussions, with his saxophone serving as the lead melodic voice. That's absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Now, he's been in the Nigerian music scene since 1999. Gen Zs, this is around the time they gave birth to some of you. So you know that Baba and Baba, father is father. And he has played at several live shows in different locations in the country and around the west coast of Africa, impacting positive messages into people's lives. In the recent past, Larry and his Afro Reggae Jazz Band have performed at the Celebration Concert 2015, the Africa Meets Reggae Concert 2015, 2014, 2015, and of course 2016. Now he has albums, his first album titled Africa's Problem. Now this debut album titled Africa's Problem is dedicated to the children of Africa as a tool for emancipation from poverty. Other album titled HGV, Hyper Greediness Virus. Now, I'm sure a lot of you do not know this, but for those who know, and I'm sure a lot of people know, because a lot of places I get to go to, I hear good music and I know some of all these things. Now, it is a cry for eradication of corruption in the present African society. Now, the legendary Bob Marley and the Afrobeat king Fela Nicola Bokuti influenced the album as well. Now, the third album titled Money. Money is the third album. Now, there's no way you're going to have a successful life, album, love life, if you do not talk about the money.
Yes.
Now, the money itself, the album has tracks like EOP, meaning Enemy of Progress. I'm sure a lot of you know that song. Now, it's about the progressive attitude of Africans towards development. Sacred Cows is a jazzy third track about the untouchables above the law roads in Africa. Now, with a track dedicated to Jah and another jazzy political track. Now, with all these ones we have here alone, it is safe to say the man, the veteran himself, has done so much for himself and for Nigeria and Africa, because a lot of these albums that he's put out, some of which I've listened to, are not just talking about, you look at what we have in the country right now. We have Afrobeats doing us proud, but there are not many songs that talk about what we are facing in the country at the moment. Now, I'm going to ask you, sir, some of the challenges you faced coming into the industry. You started with the non-acceptance of your parents. I want you to give us other challenges you faced so far.
For me to say I didn't face any is a lie. But there's something I observe in Nigeria. People always say learn. But you don't just learn just like that. You have to learn and observe. You know, the scientific part of it is observation. So if you learn things, you don't observe things, you have not learned anything at all. That's the problem we're having in Nigeria now today. We are learning, but we are not observing things. That's why everything gets to this level that we are in. So there are challenges here and there, challenges of money. Money is the major challenges. You know, you have to feed yourself, look after the band members, you have to buy tools to work with. You don't just work anyhow. You have to go to places to perform, you have to buy costumes, you have to do, there's a lot in a musical band, in organizing a band. It's not just like having a shop and selling Coca-Cola or mineral. There's a lot in it, you know. Not only buying costume for your band members, you have to take care of them. You have to know, you have to feel their pains. You have to know what their problem is, and you have to try and even
sort some of the problems out,
if possible, and whenever possible. And again, you know, just like we didn't grow up together from the same parents, so we have different characters. You know, you have to face different characters every day, each time. You know, this one may be one may be peaceful, the other one may be very aggressive.
Yes.
You know, you have to know how to coordinate everything together. My band is a 18 to 20 piece band, and we've been playing for long. We perform at severally at Freedom Park in VI and other places. And but you know, it's not easy to go out with a band like that. Yeah. And we have a van that we used to take ourselves up and down, but it's not enough. And there are so many other challenges. Yes, because Nigerian music scene is almost dead. You know, just let me put it like that.
Okay.
You know, things are not easy in Nigeria as it is in other country. Nigerians, they don't appreciate things like that. You know, if you are not singing "Shake Your Bum Bum," all these things. Nigerians don't like it. But once you say "Shake Your Bum Bum," that's what they want to hear.
That's what they want to hear.
They hate the truth.
Yes. Sir, you've been in this industry for a very long time.
Yes, thank you.
And you are privy and privileged to be able to speak to the Gen Zs, to give them one or two words of advice. But before we head to that, I want you to tell us the qualities of a good artist.
Yeah.
Now, anybody can come and pick up a guitar or any musical instrument. I, for one, am someone who doesn't just listen to sound or what people sing. I listen to the melody. Now, I tell myself, if this person is not singing, can I listen to the instrumental? That is how I see. Even when I go to churches or places, you might be singing. If you're using a live band, I'm paying more attention to what they're playing than what you're singing.
Yes.
Now, if you know how to sing particularly good, that's an added advantage for me. Now, please give us the qualities, what you feel like should be the qualities of a very good artist. Before you come out and say, "Oh, I'm a good artist," you should have so qualities. These are what we want to
Well, the first thing is that you must know what you want to do.
First,
you must have a direction. You don't just go outside there because Davido or Whiskey has made it. It want to be like that. No, you have to. There are some pattern you must follow. Number one thing, you must learn something. Learn how to earn a living with your hand. Learn how to play a musical instrument, at least one. But if you have more chance, if you are able, you can learn more. You can learn more, 2, 3, 4 instruments. It will give you a lot of chances in future. And number two, you can't hate people and be a musician. Hatred must not be inside your heart. You have to have a loving heart, a loving mind. You must love everybody. Whether they've done anything wrong for you, you must have a mind of forgiveness. If you don't forgive people, you can never grow in music. That's the only you can grow. Because all the band guys or people you'll be working with, they will get on your nerves. And you don't have a mind of forgiving them, you cannot grow. Because you don't expect people to be just like you like that in a day. You know. And again, you must remain focused. Whatever you want to do, you must make sure that you reach your target, you have a target and focus it. Whatever is on your way, take it as a challenge. You know, you don't expect a smooth ride just like that. You know, although one in a million do have a smooth ride, but don't expect it like that. You know, sometimes God makes you to work for it so that you can really appreciate God in your life. You know, you can appreciate the work of God in your life. You know, that's very, very important.
Thank you so much, sir. So I want to ask, between the time you started music and now, a lot must have changed. You agree with me?
Yes.
So what are those things you think that have changed over time? What are those things that were in your days? It wasn't like that. Now it has changed. What are they?
It has changed a lot because in those days, you just do a small demo, take it to Premier Music, and everything. The next day, you are a star. You know, they just give you wardrobe, give you money, all those things. And in those days, you used to have promoters, people bringing in their money, you know, to musicians. But nowadays, you hardly see them because nowadays they prefer to go and buy motor or some goods or trade with their money. They don't want to spend their money on artists because some artists have destroyed things, you know, for others. So just I don't want to mention names, but let me just leave it like that. And again, the recording companies, they are no more in Nigeria. They don't exist in Nigeria. that makes it difficult, really, really difficult. They don't exist in Nigeria. If they exist, they only have a label name, not a recording company that are ready to carry your load, all those things, as you have them in abroad. The heaven is big enough for everybody to fly. Even a million musician can still come out of Nigeria, the heaven they receive the to fly. But the government themselves, they are not helping themselves, so they cannot help anybody. If you understand that. So that has been one of the major problems in Nigeria industry. And the organization set up by Pman, Koson, and other body, they are not getting things right. You know, that's my own view, and I believe in it. They are getting things wrong. You know, because instead of them to encourage artists to say, okay, you, 100 of you, bring your CD for me, maybe 1,000 CDs, we now help you to sell it, distribute it to marketers and all those things. We put our logo on it, so they know it's not pirated. You know, they are not doing that. They are not helping people. They are just, I don't know what to say. You know, so that has been the problem in Nigeria.
Yeah, in your time when your career started, from what we've read and we've seen, you know, we know that there are marketers, there are people you can just take your CD to another. But these days, the moment your music is out, you use any of the social media platform, you use any of the music platforms to let your fans know. Now, would you say that you prefer your era of meeting marketers to this era where you can just put your music out there and it sells for you, viewership, listenership, and
no. Sorry to say no. This era is better.
Okay.
Even this era is best. You know, only that you have to do work. You don't just expect people to just get hold of your music from anywhere. This era is best because you know, internet. You make advantage of internet. There are over 100 millions of people online every day. So you can make rich easily. You can strike it rich easily now in this era. But in those days era is not good because it's kind of slow. The communication now is very, very fast. You know, well, if you want to text anybody in London, America, anywhere, just WhatsApp. Within 1 or 2 minutes, you get your reply. In those days, you still write letter. You know how it is now. Do this, do that, do that. Even months, you wait, you don't get any reply. Now you just instantly like that. And now there are so many musical groups online that you can belong to. You can join them. You know, they will enhance your music career here or there, and it's up to you to. But you have to watch out.
All right.
That's one thing.
Watching out is what we tend to tell people when they want to go into the music industry. Of course, we have a big Pappy Larry. That's what I call him in my mind. I'm sure you guys understand what it is. But this man touches my soul, especially with his music. Now, we still have the delightable Maybe Dollar in the building as well. And I want to tell you that for you to become a very successful musician, you must know what you're doing. That's the first one. I'll leave other ones for you to decipher. Now, we're going to a quick break. When we come back, we still have PL in the studio. I call him Pappy Larry, and of course, the Maybe Dollar. Don't touch that down. Like we always say on the show, do not turn off another person's light bulb just because you want yours to shine brightest. And always make sure you are kind to someone. Now, if you're just tuning in, this is still What's Up on Galaxy Television from the overall program. Be our guest. And of course, we still have the delectable Maybe Dollar in the studios.
Come on! Oh, this is why I love him.
If I invite you.
This is why I love you. My G. My God.
Yes, it's a Friday, Funky Freaky Friday, the edition of the Super Friday edition of What's Up. And today we have a veteran, a legend in his own right, in all ramifications in the studio. We call him Pappy Larry. Now, the song you just watched, the rendition, No Problem. Now, please tell us about the song. How did you come about it and everything?
Well, the point is Nigerian, they're always complaining. No matter what you do for them, they're always complaining. And you don't have to complain for everything. Just look for another way. If there is no light, look for alternative. If the government is, no, it's true. You can't rely on the everything on the government.
Yeah.
Just as you cannot rely everything on your parents. You have to look for a way out to do this, to do that. Even if you are in school, you cannot rely everything on your lecturer to feed you with books. You have to go out and study things yourself. So that's how Nigeria is. Everything they complain. Nigerians should be called complainant. Even Jehovah God is tired of hearing Nigerians complain every time. They always complain. I mean, try and we know things are happening in the country, but you cannot kill yourself. Try and live your life. Maybe tomorrow life will get better. You don't have to say there is no light. The government is not doing this. You have to fire and die today. Yeah, it's a stupid idea. Sorry to say.
Yes.
It's a nonsense idea.
True.
So people have to take life easy in Nigeria and try and understand that for whatever problem you are facing, there's always an alternative for you. All you have to do is for you to sit down, meditate, think. You always get there. If there is a problem in the country, search for people who can help you. Search for how you can get on. Don't say because there is no government, Tinubu didn't do this, Tinubu do that, you want to die today. I mean, God gave us Tinubu for his own reason.
Yeah.
You can't just get there without God doing. God knows, he knows what he's going to do.
Yeah,
Let us enjoy it.
Yes, from what he said there is an alternative to everything.
Yes.
My lecturer said, even to death, there is an alternative. And the alternative is for you to stay alive.
Yes,
You understand?
yes.
But that song that played
Not
now,
for person who get cancer.
There's an alternative.
There's still life. Death has not gone.
Yes,
Let the living breathe.
But the line got a particular line in that song got me. Whether no light or no life.
That reminds me.
That line.
How do you handle your female fans?
Because we saw that the music started with
For shows like this.
because you see things.
I do not say that.
You see things.
Because these days people take things from this show and blow it out of context. I
Orally.
just like going to the show.
Orally. Let them blow.
So if there is no light in the country, you have alternatives. You can do research on your own. There are so many alternatives to NEPA.
There's solar,
There's solar.
Raise up.
At the back of my neighbor. Even see, you can stay without light. You don't need light for everything. Try and cut down your light usage. It's only here in Nigeria, and that people don't. They leave light bulb outside corridor anywhere on all day. In some foreign countries, sorry to say, like in England, you cannot leave light bulb on all day. If you enter your kitchen on your light, when you are going out, you off it.
But people are really adjusted these days.
Yes, now.
England too is different because England they don't used to steal people's generator.
They do.
These days, the emergence of prepaid meter has made people to cultivate a culture of turning off their lights.
That they are not using. Yes, preserve any energy. Don't waste it. Let another person use that energy that you are wasting. Don't just say, "Oh, we must have everything." Nigeria should cut down, reduce the way they do things. If you don't, if you used to do something for like 2 hours in those days, if you can do one or even 30 minutes, be pleased with that and continue. Tomorrow life gets better. Don't end it all day. Don't say today. No, there's nothing like that.
So sir, back to our question. That one you cannot avoid that question. Orally, what was the question again?
Okay.
Female fans.
Yes.
Okay, my female fans.
Yes.
That one want to hear go.
My female fans, they used to give me problem. because sometimes they just come to where I'm playing and shake their bum on us like and sometimes they come to my front, start giving me smile, all those things. They are all part of the band. They are all part of the social entertainment. So we can't rule them out.
We cannot.
You cannot enjoy this country if you don't have females.
Thank you.
Like if you don't have partner, you cannot enjoy this program.
Thank you.
Yes, Yes, you can see the part that he's playing.
You are making her morale because tomorrow night she say without you, I'm nothing.
Without women, thank you sir for saying it.
Yes,
Naturally learn.
yes.
Don't want to accept it.
That's what I said to her.
Without women,
Yes.
the circle, you
See.
won't enjoy it. You won't
See,
enjoy
what
this
are we
life.
enjoying?
See, and without women. So you understand.
Oh my God. Oh my
You
God.
see, thank you sir for saying
Today
that.
has been an eye opener. I'm sure maybe has enjoyed herself
Of
more
course
than
I have.
anybody else.
I have.
So
I have. So I want to ask, who should take credit for a good song? Is it the artist or the producer
for a hit song.
for a hit song?
Well, it's the artist, really. It's the
Okay.
artist. Because if the artist is not there, if the good music is not there, the producer cannot produce anything.
Okay.
You know, if the music is not good, it will not inspire the producer to do more job, you know. So it's the artist. The artist.
Okay. So you do you produce songs?
Yes, I do. There are three aspects to music. You are missing
Okay.
out. There's the artist, producer, and the organizer.
Okay.
You know, the thing has to be well organized and arranged. Most artists we have nowadays, they used to miss out the juicy part of the music somewhere else. When you write music, you have to spend time rearranging the organizing. It has to be in sequence. You don't just jump from number 1 to number 5, number 7 and say you have a music. It has to follow 1, 2, 3, 4. All those things, Nigerian artists, they don't know that one. So when you write music, don't rush in coming out saying you have to be out next week, next month. No, take your time. Rearrange that song, rearrange it, reframe it, do a lot of things. Consult people. Talk to people who are trustworthy. Don't just go and trust anybody. They will steal your song.
Exactly.
And don't come and meet you. They will see your song. They don't see you hear your song in the Alaba.
Inside DJ.
So when you are writing music, relax your mind. Don't rush. Don't rush at finishing the whatever you are doing. Take more time, rethinking over. Think over whether it makes sense, whether it doesn't make sense, whether people will appreciate it, whether you are doing well. Know what you are doing. Don't just say, okay, I have this music line, oh, I want to come out next week. No, don't do that. That's the problem with Nigerian artists.
Right.
Because the money is not there.
Yeah.
All right, so before we end the show, please give the Gen Z's words
Yes.
of advice. This is very important for those who are hoping to be the next legend, the next Afro reggae legend. Please let them know one or two.
Okay, please, before then, I want to say something. I'd like to say a big thank you to the owner of Galaxy TV, Chief Ojo.
Yes.
Thank you for providing the platform for us. And thank you, the crew. Remember, thank you all of you. So, and again, being an artist does not make you anyway special to anybody. Yeah. Don't rate yourself too high. Don't make yourself a god that people cannot near you for anything. Don't overpose. You know, calm down. You know, relax yourself. Mingle with people. Be more friendly. Don't be raising shoulder and saying, "Oh, who are you to talk to me? Who are this?" No, man, it's bad. It's not good. That has been the something I've noticed from many Nigerian artists. You know, once they release one track of music like this, they start raising shoulder and doing like this. No, relax your mind. Mingle with people. These are your people. You don't need to deceive them with any language, you know, that you don't even know how to speak. Like some people try to speak patois. You know, it's wrong. It's like you are deceiving your people. Let them know you are one of them so that they can be inspired by you. Not that you come here and start speaking awana. It's all bullshit. Don't wanna, you know. Speak the language your people understands. You know, when you get to where you have to speak patois, you speak it there. Here is English they want, or you speak pidgin, or if you like, speak your local dialect. You know, they will even appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Before Raleigh we take the last question, I just want to quickly ask, Is there any project that you're working on now that your fans should be looking out for?
Yes, I'm working on the video of no problem. So I'm working on the video and one or two other one. There's another loving song for women. We call it loving dubbing style. You know, I'm working on the video of that one too.
Okay.
I wrote that song for my wife.
Alright, there's no time. Give us a social media handle, sir. Instagram, Facebook.
Okay, Instagram is Larry Afro Reggae Rasta.
Okay.
Then on Facebook, it's still Larry Afro Reggae Rasta. Same thing on Facebook.
All right, that much we can take on the show. Thank you, Pappy Larry, for coming on the show. We are so honored to have you in the studio.
So, please, for more, you can go to www.larryafroreggaemusic.com.
All right, say that again.
www.larryafroreggaemusic.com. One word.
All right, www.afroreggaemusic.
LarryAfroReggaeMusic.com.
With that, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, it is time for Celebrity Gist. Don't go anywhere. TV, and this is What's Up, the segment from the overall program where I get straight to Celebrity Gist. The first one says, women rejected me due to my looks. Actor Stephen Alajemba. Now, this man is known for his comic character in different movies, and it's kind of lit up the faces of a lot of Nigerians because he is very funny. If you watch Igbo Nollywood movies, and of course a few English ones as well, but he's really been there for a while. And he said that when he started this journey, people, women especially, rejected him because he wasn't termed a fine boy. But to me, I tell people that as long as you're in this life, there's always somebody for you now. Look where he is. You know how many women are drooling over this man?
Yes, that's true.
Couple of them.
That's
so that's how it is. The next one.
The next one is, I've dated mostly older women. That's singer Kaid, am I right?
Yes.
Now this person is just 19 years old. And he said most women, so if it's a woman now, they will say, what is your body count? What is your body count? The men, they are not asking them, what is your body count at 19? No, he said he likes them. The older women don't stress him. You know, women were so peaceful. The older women don't stress him. They are very respectful. They take care of him. So he knows how to roll with them. Even as a young boy, he prefers them older because they treat him like mommy's boy, you know. So that's it.
Singer Kaid, I love your music. We love you for everything you are. Now, I'm a fan of Kaid's point of view. When you date same age grade or age range, there's so much balak that drags it. If you want to date someone, for someone like me, normally, I'm not saying everybody I've gone out with. I can say maybe like 5% are a bit older. But older than that, and I've had the best of relationships, both young and older. But for him, I feel like he's too young for that. But you can't tell someone who has entered music and has become this blown. If it's like this, do you know how many older women now that have heard this out there for him?
But the issue I have with dating very older people is because at a point in the relationship, you start hearing, am I your mate? You know what your mate before you say so that is where I have issues with all those relationships. The next one says, how I would love to be remembered. That's Idris Abdulkarim. He said he wants to be remembered for standing for the truth, using his music to stand for the truth. Everybody wants to be remembered for something, and I'm always asking people, what do you want to be remembered for at your place of work, in this life generally? What do you want people to remember you for? Okay, some time ago I worked with Orally. That guy. He's a good guy, but he needs some beating, you know. I like to have that kind of memory.
That's what you want to have.
That's what I want to remember you for.
You also be remembered that you tried to hit me. The last one.
Yes.
This is not charity. Settle Sophia Momodu first. Uche Maduagu drags David over 300 million donation. See, Uche, calm down. What is the problem? Every time you're always coming for Davido, it makes absolutely no sense. Now, Davido has come out. First off, I'll say this: I'm a 30 BG fan. I'm 30 BG all the way. So anybody see David can do no wrong in my eyes. So he's come out to say, hey, I'm giving out money to
300 million.
Yeah, he's giving the first foundation.
He has actually.
And he's posted that. So Uche, leave that. Davido is a man who knows how to take care of his family. He's a no-beats dad. He's a strong man. Davido, see, timeless. He's been doing too much. So Uche Madrago, leave Davido alone. Leave Davido alone.
And he should even understand that every family has their own problems.
Yes, so it's not a family matter.
You understand?
Leave them alone. I know you want to
get their own.
I know you want to be in the news all the time. Jonathan, you want brag. So what's the problem?
Already, bro.
Please, before 30 BG will come for you.
Yeah.
Leave Davido alone. With that, we'll come to the end of Celebrity Gist and the show this morning.
So,
goodbyes.
My goodbye, I want to quickly give this birthday shout out to Mrs. Oladipupo Victoria Atinuke. She's a medical laboratory scientist at Alimosho General Hospital, Igonzu. Wow. Your husband and your children and all of us from WhatsApp and Galaxy TV are wishing you a happy birthday. Your husband said I should tell you that you are the only woman that knows his password to his ATM card. No other person.
That's
to tell you how much he loves you. So we are wishing you from all of us here long life, prosperity, plenty money in your account, and good health to enjoy it. On this, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Omevi Idolo. Omevi is OMEVI. Idolo is IDOLORO. I will see you next week with more gist, with more apropos, with everything. Bye for now.
Now, this is the end of the show, and we're sorry that we have to end the show because it's been an interesting one from Monday to Friday. We have enjoyed ourselves. I want to say a big shout out and congratulations to you, my friend and my brother Duke on radio. They call him Emmanuel Owoyele. He got married yesterday, but tomorrow we are shutting down. We're doing the traditional, we're doing the Nikai, we're shutting down tomorrow. See, listen, if you want to see me on Agbada tomorrow, you will see me on Agbada. Green, wicked with my shoe to match. See, you know that I give it. I bring it all day, every day. And of course, this has been exhilarating. We thank Pappy for coming on the show. We hope when we come on you, next time you come through for us. I always attend your shows anytime, anywhere.
Thank you very much.
This man is a legend, and we are so glad to have him. I want to say a big thank you to the camera crew, Sake, and of course, Kennedy, our director, Femi, Mr. Femi Femu. We greet you so much. That man is too much, doing too much for us. God bless you guys. Ima, Abiodun, want to say a big thank you to you, Kalista, everybody, Andrews, Chief Steve Ojo, thank you so much, President Galaxy Television, thank you so much for everything you've done for us. The next segment coming up is Waiting They Happen Naija by the Sabi Boys. We call them the Three Musketeers. They're funny that. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Every day above 6 feet is a good day. Drink water and mind the business that concerns you. My name is Obi Nakeda. You know me as Orali, AURALW, the big size teddy bear. Saying, do not unscrew someone's light bulb just because you want yours to shine. It's a funky, freaky Friday. Follow me at official_Orali and make sure you are a better version of yourself. I hope to enjoy myself this weekend. You should too. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you on Monday, same time, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.